Yo guys, welcome back to my channel FARGORIZER. Oke guys, kembali lagi bersama gue guys. Kita bermain bola lagi guys. Di hari lebaran yang keberapa nih? H plus berapa nih guys? H plus berapa? H plus 1, 2, 3 plus 3 lebaran guys. Di luar sana masih macet, kita mending push divisi aja guys ya. Waktu guys, kita pemanasan dulu guys. Ya gua makan guys ya. Kita versus AI dulu guys. Waduh, formasinya.
Baju nggak kelihatan kan? Kalau pakai baju
Jangan sini aja. Kedengeran ya ngomong gitu. Let's go guys. Bentar, aku mati dulu. Aku matiin kamera dulu. Gas kan guys.
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I'll be looking out for the mischievous Danny Carvajal, because I think he brings a lovely balance down the flanks, and he's capable of going both ways. He's added that extra element as well of intelligence, where he's better at deciding when to go and when to stay. And he's really coming on in his game.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Distributed tidily. Azar. Knocks it into space. He's in a great position here. Now he's got space here. This looks promising. And they can counter here. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And a chance! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Herrera. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Azar. Azar going face-to-face with his great rival. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for the run. Cisco! It is a gem! An absolute gem! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, there's the clearance. That'll be a throw-in. Howson. Rijkaard, a player who needs no introduction. Played in by Danny Carvajal. Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nicely worked. Now it's come to nothing. Now, can they get him away? Throw in. McAllister. Šeško. Played down the flank. He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Kukçu tries to pass it through. Now it's Hazard. Showing good feet. McAllister. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for it.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here. That is lovely. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kukçu is always looking to break lines.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Manchester United have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Azar! It's been blocked. And he's quick to get it clear again. And there's the end of the first half. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Manchester United 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. So off we go once more. Herrera. And he was quick to react. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Guatemala clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the shot! He scores! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, sweet. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Kukçu. And it's Azar. Rijkaard.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And this is Azar. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Herrera looking to play him in. And that's been intercepted. Šeško being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's having a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good ball out wide. Threads one in. It's a goal kick. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Out to the left it goes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's managed to get free. Slows for a shot! It's a goal! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Number 9.
So there's going to be another change here.
Substitution.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kukçu. Played for Chiellini. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Kukçu. Kukçu touches it back. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Over to the left. And he's picked it up out wide. Hazard will... He's got tall! That's going to go a long way. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, what a climb! He's kept it out just. Can he get on the end of this? Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a chance for a shot! Well, that is remarkable.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Can he get it through? Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Oh, good spread. It's a promising position. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Final
Number
checks on the
13.
touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Out of play for a throw. Manchester United making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Number 9, Hazard. Coming on the field is
Nicely weighted
number
ball.
7, Isco.
Lovely bit of skill.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Šeško is having the time of his life here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
McAllister. Rijkaard. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Šeško, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Take me home, United Road. To the place I was born. Come to mama. East Virginia. Come to mama. Guys, kita gaskan lagi guys. Aduh, suaranya noisy noisy. Noisy noisy guys, suaranya guys. Apa ya? Take me home, United Road. You guys. Wih, belum rescue. Mina minum James. Ya Allah. Mina minum James. Ada bos Reski guys. THR dong bos Reski, THR-nya mana nih? Kita gaskan lagi guys. Waktunya kita push guys. Tadi sudah pemanasannya sudah guys. Sekarang kita ke pertandingan yang sesungguhnya guys. Oh, kita ganti dulu formasinya ke sini. Formasi kick M, nah push rank guys. Aduh, suaranya yang gini ya. What the fuck man. Welcome guys, yang baru datang guys. Klik on. Bibito. Wah, Nasr kita guys. Iya.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I'll say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
And he's had it nicked away. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Berbatov. Oh, he's burst through, and Berbatov! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Al Nassr with the corner, there first. Neymar goes short, and here's Neymar. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Neymar most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's had a hit! In for the pieces! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Neymar. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's Berbatov. Berbatov, great defending, strong and determined. And the counter is on. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Elise. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Carvajal for Elise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely spread. Neymar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's well spotted. Bebeto finds himself offside. And he welcomes it in, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Conte. Elise. That looks a good ball through. Forlan receives it in a good position. Takes a shot! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And here's Forlan. Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. McAllister knocks it into space. And a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Could move up a gear here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's made its way to him. He's had a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's had it taken off him. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. Forlan. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Pass somewhat off target. Elise. Elise! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Elise is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, super find. Good read, needed to be.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Defending was strong and firm. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tonali. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal.
I'm afraid
they need
to
to
tell
keep
you
pushing,
that we're
keep
expecting
imposing.
traffic to be heavy
Don't
after
leave the
the
door
final
open
whistle
for the
today.
opposition.
Substitution on the field.
Manchester United are
Number
heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so
Number
far.
5. Neymar.
And the game has already
Coming on the
resumed here.
field, Number 11, Hazard.
Oh, well played.
Number 17, Danny
And again, they
Olmo.
run up against stubborn defending. And here's Forlan. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Chiellini is the guilty party there. And it's Di Lorenzo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the finish! Corner number 2 then. Howson can get it clear. Danny Olmo. Looking for a runner. Di Lorenzo spots it and intercepts. And it's Olmo. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Asa! Off the post. Danny, in he goes again! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Manchester United, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. And here's Elise. Forlan. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Tonali with the short one. Tries a shot! And it's there! And he is just ripping it up! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is...
That's rather hopeful! Pressing high and with purpose. Chiellini. And it's McAllister. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Dunk. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's a sharp little ball here. He's beat, shot a goal! They've scored! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a love...
It's a quick one. Now, can they get him away? Oh, just skips past his man. Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. McAllister. McAllister. Closing in on goal. Conte. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So, time for changes
Debater.
on both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him is number 8, Mbappe. Substitution.
Isco.
Olise.
Isco. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Conte.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get it through? Spread neatly. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Tries to get it clear.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rijkaard. Rodri. Olise, who's set up one goal so far. Olise. Olise! And that would have won it.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
And it's Azar. It's a searching pass. That has not gone well. Conte. Nicely weighted ball. Rodri. To Isco.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rijkaard. That has been cut short. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, no joy this time. Oh, what has happened here? Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
Dunk. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Four extra minutes added on. Stood up well to him there. Olise. And that will be the final act. Manchester United can reflect on a job really well
Dah
done.
bang, bagus bang,
Superior
bagus.
tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
Login.
And after all of that, Jim,
Mana
what do you think?
Manchester United's definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked.
Berani nggak?
Link-up
Anjay.
play, running in behind. This has just been a great day at the office.
Halo. Kecil ya suaranya. Telat bang, telat 5 jam bang. Ya bang, mabar gak bang? Siap bang, pulang mudik. Iya, sering banget tuh bang mudik bang. Anti Liga Kampung, wah lawannya keras nih. Di Liga Kampung kita ajak main di Old Trafford guys. Musim dingin. Wah. Oke bang, hati-hati di jalan bang. Hitman. Take me home, United Road to play. I'm West Virginia, come to mama, take me home, United Road. Wah, kita gantian dulu guys ya. Nali. Take me home, United Road to play. I'm West Virginia. Oh. Say United. Patrick Vieira. Kulit William Thuram. Desailly. Panucci Capu. Take me home, United Road to the sea. I belong to Virginia. Come to mama. Take United Road.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy.
Hello guys. Can you hear me, guys? Hello guys.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages everybody around him.
Yeah, he's terrific. In it comes.
What's up?
And he's heaved it away. And it's Tonali.
What's up?
And the counter is on. Knocks it into space. And it's made its way to him. Oh, well played.
Bisa begitu, guys.
McAllister. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well played for Rijkaard. Olise.
Aduh.
Ferdinand producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Neither side especially adventurous early on.
Dah.
And this is Pato. He's beaten the last man.
Alexander Pato really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And this is Batistuta. Kaka.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And here's Kaka. Chance! Dunk attempts
What's up?
clearance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Some really good ball movement.
Manchester United are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this
Buset,
style,
langsung
doesn't it?
hilang
You
dia,
need them
bola
to be
gocok.
very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Apaan
Oh,
tuh?
that's fabulous. And he's there to clear it.
Bisa
All he
apa
needs to
ini?
do is to place this between the goalposts
Itunya
and
terang
basically
sekali
let
guys.
them attack it.
He's having a shot! Loose ball now, there's a
Gila.
chase on to retrieve it.
Nggak mau cok.
Oh, he's really drilled it. Corner number 2 then.
Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
And it's Kaka. Hullet. Vieira. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. Looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Pato. And this is Batistuta. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Iniesta. And he cuts out the supply. Chiellini. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Tonali. Shoots! Goal! Manchester United!
Easy boys.
Manchester United take the lead.
Easy boys.
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Manchester United are in front now. The game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, well played, well played.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's McAllister.
Ah,
Now it's Hullet. Tries to play it through.
There they go, hunting again.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Rijkaard opts for safety. Look at the space here. Oh, there's the shot! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an
easy
eye.
game boys.
Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Sampai jeroannya sore anjir. Keren tuh guys, lawannya guys. Lawannya Suren guys. What the fuck man? Suren anjir, lawannya anjir. Kat 5.000 Suren cok. Apaan? Wih ada Bang Dik, halo Bang Dik. Welcome Bang. Wow, semakin dekat guys, kita di divisi 1 guys. Let's go guys. United road to the grave. I believe it's beginning. Masa kalau mau F2P 2P nih guys, kita bantai F2P guys. Kita ajak main di Old Trafford lagi, guys. Pakai Liga Champion, guys. Gimana sih mestinya gue lupa. Liga Champion gimana, guys? United Road. I know West Virginia. Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire, guys. Harry Maguire. Jadi Olmo. Enggak, terus yang lucu. Benjamin Sesko. Dayot Pamecano. Let's go, guys. TPS baru, TPS MU bagus, good. Bagus bang. Yang baru ya? Yang epic apa?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the
Mode serius dulu,
Old
guys.
Trafford.
Wandi, oi, ada Bang Wandi. Wandi mau Ilham. FSMU. Bagus lah ya, kelas.
So off we go then.
Sebagai player F tuh,
best equipped for this game.
Well, it's hard not
bagus
to be
aja,
impressed
guys.
with Ashraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank.
Oh my god.
And you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And this is Forlan. And he's done it!
Well, talk
Ayo
about
bang,
a
boleh
real
bang.
rude awakening. It's almost as if
Boleh
the defense saw
bang,
nothing
Ilham.
coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather
Gaskan
than
habis
toes.
ini ya.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is
But-
one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Santai bos.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Vieri. Well, that has not gone well. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Nicely shaped ball. And now they can clear their lines. Carvajal. Great skill, that's nice. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's come to nothing. Danger averted for now. Carvajal is looking to influence the game from out wide. Manchester United are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. McAllister. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Anjing.
Got you. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Wah, apa ya lo guys?
Danny Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Ah,
Kimi.
lepas anjir.
Can he finish? And he was there
Gila,
to get a
semacam
vital
anomali
touch.
bos.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner.
Semacam gue anomali
Is there
guys.
to clear.
Dapat, iya.
Valverde
Oh, dilepas kocak.
threads one in. Crosses it in. He's got tall. It's a goal. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter.
Real
They've been
passing,
rewarded
Lucas.
for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that
Itu
one.
sih.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have
Okay.
so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh my god.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Oh, they could be caught out here. It's full on! Goal! Manchester United!
Kenapa guys?
And they're back in front.
Set bejir.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Manchester United take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Isco going face-to-face with his great rival. Danny Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now, can they get him away? And this is Vieri. Now the cross. And he's there to clear it. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Howson. Ball played for Rijkaard. Chiellini. And it's Rijkaard. Now Howson. Chiellini. McAllister. Manchester United finding their passes. Looking for options for movement. Darmian. And it's Casemiro. And it's Olmo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, really good feet.
Ah,
Nicely weighted ball. He can get that clear. It's a poor throw that, picked
There
off
will be
with
1 minute
relative
added
ease.
time.
And that should get the job done. Batistuta. Knocks it into space. Oh, good ball. Takes a shot. And he hits the net. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to...
And the half-time whistle goes.
gila, hat-trick
Peter, I
guys,
think
for
the
one.
score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Manchester United are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Casemiro. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, well measured. And this is Batistuta. There's the shot! And that was very necessary. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Ah, that's a fine interception. Rijkaard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Forlan. There they go, hunting in packs. Now it's Vieri. Neymar gets his head on it! It's there! The second half off to a spectacular start. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Iya.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
That's been intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Neymar knocks it out wide. Tries to pass it through. Neymar's cross. Howson gets it away. Now it's Kukçu.
The attendance.
This is Batistuta. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar plays it in. And that should get the job done.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Dani Olmo. And he shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Valverde, spread out to the left. Dani Olmo receives it in a wide position. Cleared without hesitation. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? Decent hit and on target. It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is a great pick out. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vieri. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. "75 minutes played. Great vision. Nice interception, well timed.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well read, and the danger is averted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Isco. Now it's Vieri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Dani Olmo! Carvajal. Looking for the run. Dani Olmo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Just 5 minutes left. Neymar. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's Olmo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Carvajal. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And we're done. Manchester United have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Forlan on the score sheet 3 times.
And just a quick
Very
reminder today
much
to please
the man.
drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated
Any
or
reflections
behaving
on what
in
you've
an
seen, Chip?
Cik. Hujan guys di luar guys. Kita ajak main di Old Trafford nih. Aduh. Aduh guys, suara gua ngehiang terus, kenapa guys ya? Banyak apa kan guys? Halo halo. Bukan kayak suara-suara mana gila. Apa ya guys? Kena keluar guys. Halo halo. Terpaksa gue matiin
Well,
guys.
conditions here are unkind to say the least. Welcome everybody on a wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. Rafinha, and it's Valverde. Quality ball. And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He has found the way through. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I'll be looking out for the mischievous Danny Carvajal, because I think he brings a lovely balance down the flanks, and he's capable of going both ways. He's added that extra element as well of intelligence, where he's better at deciding when to go and when to stay. And he's really coming on in his game.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now it's Rafinha. That is lovely. Rafinha is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Olise. Decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice bit of trickery. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Rijkaard clears it away. Olise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. That's a cute ball. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Pedri.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yes, and the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance, surely! Goal! Utrecht! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Utrecht have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Searching pass he's played there. Now there's a fine ball. Koundé. Manchester United are trailing against the run of play. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nico Williams. He is through here. Look at the space here. Robertson gets good distance on it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Now it's Pedri. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Williams!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No, that was never going to make it. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Corner number 2 then. Rafinha with the short one. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Nico Williams. Mbappe. He's dealt with that really well. Olise. It's a good run down the right. Can he latch on to this? Great defending, strong and determined. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Valverde. Rijkaard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Valverde. Oh, there's a probing ball.
1 minute added time.
And here's Rafinha. Oh, nice touch. And it's Caicedo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things
Quick
lacking.
reminder today, please have your
It's a
entry
dressing
tickets
room
at
that
hand, as it's
needs
time to announce
rousing at
today's winning
half-time
lottery
because in
numbers.
truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Olise. Passes coming off in quick succession here. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, that's fabulous. No way through, so back it comes. He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Rafinha goes short. Davis. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And that's a good-looking ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Rafinha. And it's Caicedo. Manchester United still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Shot a goal! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Kayak tuh sorry bang, kayak gue abis ini off bang. Ada sesuatu yang harus gue off. Next time ya bang, CR7. Follow dulu aja, boleh follow, ntar kita mabar. Thank you bang CR7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 20, number 99, El Haj Diouf. Number 13, Olise. Number 11, Tonali. Coming on the field, number 21.
And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Number 7,
The referee's awarded a free kick.
number 22, McAllister. Substitution.
Alvarez. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Over to the left. Oh, that's neat. Valverde.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rooney. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Rooney. Isco. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
McAllister showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Caicedo. Lookman. Oh, what a ball! Rijkaard. Kukçu. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nicely worked. Donnarumma claims comfortably.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Caicedo. Valverde. Valverde! from Valverde. About as smooth as it gets. And the lead is extended still further. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Utrecht find a position of real strength now. Utrecht have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Valverde taking charge of the dead ball, looking to widen the gap even further here. There's the shot! Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
4
Isco.
added minutes has been indicated.
Nice looking ball, chips it through. Tries to pass it through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Probing pass. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Isco. Time added on 4 minutes. And that intercept. And time is up. Manchester United have very little excuses here. Simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one
Sebelum
outcome.
itu gue kira double touch langsung pressing.
Well, Peter, I
Terus
really
itu
couldn't
gue
see what
masih
this
main
team
polos
was trying
banget.
to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through.
Oke bang, thank you ya bang ya, nanti kita mabar lagi. Gue mau off dulu bang, bayi gue bangun. Oke bang, nanti ajarin gue bang ya. Thanks sudah mabar bang, gue mau off dulu ya bang ya. Thanks for watching semuanya guys. Bye bye, see you on the next live stream. Bye bye guys.